Aha! Okay. I gotta fix this shit. I'm very professional. I'm very professional. Hold on. Wait. Okay, and then do this again. Turn this off. Turn this down. And that. And that. I still don't like it. Oh wait, I've got this. I gotta put the light on me. Right. Now I remember. Oh, look at that. Ah, I figured it. I remembered it out. Ah, fuck. How do people do no makeup? I'm completely lost. Wait, hold on. Hold on. That looks like shit. What the fuck? Outer glow. Ah, there we go. Inner glow. Aha! And then it's invisible. There we go. Planet, what's good? Planet 7281. Fuck. Do you know how to do no makeup? So I'm lost. I should probably play the game, huh? I gotta take a look outside. That's step one for the day. It's cold. Oh, fuck. It'll have to do. Wait. Wait. I'm always prepared. I always have my shit together. I always have my shit together. Okay. What am I doing? We're looking at a table. Drinking beer. What you been up to? I bought a keyboard. I bought a glowy keyboard. It's off to the side. Well, I don't know which metal band that is, but I take it things went well. Did you went to the DMV? Is that what happened? So in some places we have energy drinks, in other places we just fucking pound brewskis. That's why are you shaking that up? Hey! Yes. That is how that works. Yes. That's actually part of the that's the plan. That's the master plan. Is that why you're asking if that's why I got a keyboard? I got like a bola gun. You should try becoming girls. It's pretty tight. What is he doing? It's booze. It's whiskey. Or it's champagne. It's wine. Is that champagne or is that wine? It's just regular wine.
Oh, little secret. I got my hands on something special. I might make the test somewhere you wrote it. Toast to Lisa. And to you.
So is this baby like actually Mads Mikkelsen's kid?
Not bad.
I think this baby is Mads Mikkelsen's kid. Okay. Let's see. Cargo. Hey, thanks for delivering my cargo. Okay. Orders. I'm supposed to take a look outside.
ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. All clear. Welcome to keeping out of.
What's going? Oh, it's a boss fight. I bet it's a boss fight. Oh, shit's blowing hard. Oh, we got some real shit happening. Yo! Okay. Okay, shit's going down. Whoa! Where's here? Where's here? Sweden? Japan. You posted Japan. You posted Japanese. And Japan has some ties to Germany. A couple. Dude, that scene where Fragile, like, she ran through the make her body old rain. That shit was pretty tight. That was insane. I'm glad we skipped all the other cutscenes to watch this one. Is this a boss fight? Boss fight, boss fight, boss fight. Totally boss fight. 100%. Whoa. 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 What? It's Mads Mikkelsen. That's Mads Mikkelsen. The fuck? Are they dead? I think they're dead. Or maybe they were just... Hey, it's the baby from Toy Story! It's the baby from Toy Story. They're not dead. I think the terror... Okay. Combat veteran. He just called Mads Mikkelsen. This game's pretty tight. Unger. So am I supposed to shoot these guys? Oh, no? No? I'm just over here now. Man, baby's freaking out, dude. You freaked out your kid. Come on. This is, oh, fuck, we're in World War One. This is World War One right here. Unger. Well, I think it's, bunch of dead whales. What? Well, Frankie, the thing that the cheese grater is making greater is actually the, why I was supposed to turn on recording. I gotta start recording. It actually, what it makes greater is the surface area of the cheese. Oh, you're in China. Oh, okay. All right, so I'm just grabbing this shit. Oh. Do I got, okay. The fuck? What? Oh, so I'm just like... Oh, it is actually hitting me. Okay. Who the f... Probably not a good time to pee. What the fuck? So I'm just going through... What happens if I go up here? Maybe there's a new armor. Well, I mean, Frankie, you had the nerve to come in here and drop a pun on the pun master. So what am I supposed to do, huh? Invisible wall? Invisible wall. That's an invisible wall. We got ourselves an invisible wall. All right. Got a river. River, I don't even know her. Oh, fuck. All right, good thing I had the speed legs, huh? So it looks like I'm just getting shot and losing blood. We're in the trenches. It must be like a flashback kind of deal. And now we're fighting a dude. These babies, I'm just seeing the Toy Story babies. Now we're just playing Metal Gear Solid. I'm baby. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, it's a spooky gun. What's going to happen? He looks like he's about to join the cure. Let's go blow his head off. I did some warm-ups before I streamed. I did some warm-ups. I did, one of them was Ow Now Brown Cow. A regular gun? Why do I gotta get a regular gun? I was gonna punch him. Why do I gotta assault rifle him? I'm baby. I'm baby. Where is he? Okay, that's okay. Yeah, World War I. Can I wait? What happens if I just regular? Can I shoot him?
BB. BB.
I'm just gonna blood him. I'm gonna give him with some blood. Why? A shoddy. Oh fuck. Okay, let's just, okay, these guys are just like weird skelly men. Do I got a shoddy? Do I have the shoddy? Where's the shoddy? Oh fuck, oh, whoa, okay. Hey, whoa. And then... Is it, where is he? Okay. But yeah, I think it was, there was a history of, I think it's like people occasionally would like ask me like, oh, you should post like lewds or whatever. Cause that's like the thing you do on the internet. Cause the internet is fucking alienated and insane. So it's not weird for like most people, for the people that like spend way too much time on the fucking internet, they have internet friends, right? It's we understand that like internet friends aren't real friends. They're just people that you're like in a network with on a social media thing. You know, it's people that you do engagement with. They're not real friends. So like for people that are like in a little network of pervy little freaks with you, it's not that weird to just like, hey buddy, here's my tit, you know? But like I'm friends with people IRL. I have friends with people that I've known since I was 3 years old on Twitter. So like it's that whole thing is fucking weird to me, you know? Like I thought about, The main thing is I thought about it for a second and I was like, wait a minute, that's really weird. This one dude with a fucking rolling backpack is fucking us up. Yeah, I think so. Like shooting him with blood just kills him anyway. So like, cargo. Let's offload some shit. Offload. Offload. Cool. Cool. Cool, cool, cool.
Remember. Baby.
So what you're saying is pay close attention to 4chan if you want to see your butthole. What I'm saying is that I'm probably not going to post anything lewd on the internet. I don't know, it's like weird to even like post like selfies and shit. Like in like a vaguely like sexy way. Like it's the only thing that like I could see myself, I don't know. The only thing that's not fucking weird to post online is like a fucking smile. I got a haircut, smile. Look at my cat. But like with this whole generation of fucking weirdos who they spend their entire lives on the alienated web. So the way they think that kind of interaction is normal. That I flattened my camera. Yeah, I flattened the I squished it vertically. I also flattened the depth of the elements. Whoa, that's an Eldritch tank, dude. It's also, this tank is operating on a different frame rate from the rest of the game, which is pretty tight.
My dear. My dear.
Yeah, I got blood for days. But okay, am I allowed to just like, what happens if I just dome dudes with blood bags?
Remember. Remember.
Am I supposed to jump out of, am I supposed to fucking get out of the trenches? I think I am. I think this is the part where I get out of the the trenches. Yeah, I think I'm just supposed to go. Why is this in Death Stranding? Why am I playing fuck, excuse me. Okay, fuck. I got to move. Are you dead yet, dude? Come on. And then, how do I reload? Where are you? Where are you? Oh. Punch him to death. Fuck you. Can I just... Excuse me. Fuck. Wait. How do I switch weapons? Shotgun. Where's the shotgun? How do I reload this? Are they over here? I probably just gotta steal their shit. And then let's equip this. Shotgun. Let's go shotgun for a while. Death Stranding is a shooter? Whatever. Can I soothe baby? Let's check on BB. And over here. What do we got? Open fire.
Get down!
Look at this fucking cuck. I know, right? How's it going? It's going all right. I did some vocal warm-ups before. I did my favorite vocal warm-up is absolutely the I'm just excited to see my Lord and Savior Baphomet represented in such glorious Italian stone. I do hope his eyes gaze upon me and that my allegiance is recognized. Notice me, senpai. Notice me. Okay, assault rifle. How do I? Okay. Let's offload that. On boot clip. Chiral boots. I'm wearing chiral boots. Chiral boots are chilling. Cool. Let's see if I can. I gotta grab some more shit. Ew. Cool. I got the shotty's gonna last me for a while. Yeah, there's a whole meta for like. Oh, is he?
My dear. My dear.
Okay, I gotta follow the weird pervert eye. Yeah, I mean that guy's that is like a perfect like. That's so good. There was like a second part of it. The hair is a wig. Oh, you know, you're so sad that his hair is. He no longer has glorious hair, or was it always a wig? I know. There's a fucking sperm whale. But what are you? Go away. Who's shooting at me? Just somebody. Yeah, I don't know. For some reason, I'm in World War I right now. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. I'm in the trenches. This is no place for a baby. BB? But Mads Mikkelsen was my favorite part of this game. Was the only cutscenes I wanted to watch with Mads Mikkelsen. But now I'm just like, yeah. Well, how do I reload this shit? Is there no way to just like reload beforehand, or I gotta just use up my bullets? Equipped, drop. Okay. All right. Assault rifle, that's me. That's the one I ditched. Withdraw to the rally point. No. Let's see. Restoring blood levels. No, I think you just shoot until like a Mark V casually driving past you. I mean, like, look, this game. I don't think this game is here for gritty realism. If I were to hazard a guess. I think that's kind of the last thing, especially like given the fact that I can just like single-handedly take out a trench and just like the fact that you can like outrun a grenade is like, Let's see. I'm going over. Wait, shotgun. Let's go grab this shotgun.
BB.
Well, no, the World War I game was like, yeah, that was like people getting mad that there was like a lady on the cover of a video game. What we got? Where are we going? Oh, these over here. Okay. Someone's coming. Oh, hey, hey. Ask you. Go, buddy. Cargo. Let's offload this. Shotgun. What was that? What the hell was that? Did you guys see that? I don't know if this game really accounted for just running up and doming a dude with your own hands. Catch these hands, bitch. I stole your kid, I think. No, what? No. Don't take your baby. That's all he wanted. He wanted one thing. He teleported you into World War I just to steal your baby. Battlefield won that out of black dude. Here's the thing, History Buff. The only time I ever cared about a Battlefield game, Call of Duty. The only time I ever cared about those games was one time I bought my brother a copy of Black Ops, the original on Switch. I bought it from my brother, and that was nice. I got a B for BB. Got a B. I can't believe I got a B. What are they even rating me on? Accuracy?
Sam, do you read me?
I'm covered in me goo. There's two different kinds of goo.
Say again?
What happened to me?
The second you left the distribution center, the storm blinked out, just like that. Chiral density dropped almost as fast.
I got caught in the
So what do you look for in a shooting game? Do you look for something really like gritty and realistic, or you look for something kind of arcadey and silly?
For a second.
No, it was much longer than that. It was the soldier. Tried taking my BB.
If you say
My
so.
BB. It was his BB.
The little one can vouch for me.
Sam, it's been less than a minute since we last spoke.
I can't be
Nuh-uh.
there for hours, it felt like.
I honestly can't believe that this lady can't wrap her head around the idea that maybe there's some weird shit that goes on. There's rain that turns you into an old person. If you get it on your dick, you just have a weird old dick.
Be careful.
Wait, so can you, like, if you wanted, like, a big dick, could you, like, get the rain on it and you'd get that, like, you know, no, I'm gonna stop talking. Hell Let Loose? Hell Let Loose. So is that kind of like, what was the game that PUBG was based on?
Sam, proceed to Mama's lab.
Mama.
Part of the Cuban
Mama.
R&D team.
Mama.
However, from the start, she had concerns about its long-term viability. Felt
Mama.
machines had fundamental flaws,
Arma.
which
Oh,
might
yeah,
explain
yeah.
the strange
Are you a
phenomena
fan of Arma?
experienced and the spike in chiral density. You should pay her a visit. See what she has to say.
I gotta take a nap first, dude. Jesus. Okay, you guys better have some goddamn ceramics or I'm gonna shit the bed. What's up, fuckers? Allie, how you doing? Hey, it's my bike. It's Bikel. They don't got a lot of ceramics. I got some ceramics. Oh no, what happened? Okay. Well, I don't want a goddamn assault rifle. Got a gun. Attached to boot clip. And then Bridges boots. Place private locker. Okay. I don't want this either. I don't need a goddamn grenade. Really? Thank you. I got the I'm trying. I mean, it's mostly just the haircut and the lighting. I figured out that if you do one kind of warm colored light down here and then one cool colored light up here, you kind of get like a little bit of the movie poster, like orange and blue kind of thing.
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey.
It's kind of ghetto, but we're not worried about it. Oh, this is your bike. Okay. Wait, this isn't my bike? I thought it was my bike. Whatever. I guess I stole someone's bike. Cool. Let's party. But yeah, I'm trying to my goal right now is to figure out no makeup. And like, you know, having like a little color palette is cool and useful. It's helping a little bit. The big thing is No, I don't know what the big thing is. But I tried the Man, I need the gold shit. But yeah, I'm trying to figure out like what eyeliner to get, like that whole thing. The eye thing is crazy. I don't know, everything about makeup is crazy. But like I got some like I actually had some gold eyeliner. I put it on and you couldn't see it. Fun fact. The whole like trying to figure out how to do no makeup eyeliner is weird. Like how do you like emphasize your eyes without making your eyes like stand out like crazy, you know? But it's a thing you can get into. It's a thing you can get into. And if I can apply the autism to it, like I'm set, you know? If I can go be autistic about makeup, I'm sitting pretty. So that's my goal, is to get to the point where I can just be like weirdly obsessive about it. Whoa, wait a minute. I got some goodies.
Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. All clear. Welcome.
Is this for me or is it? Where's this supposed to go? This is just hanging out, huh? All right. Oh, damn it. Okay, whatever. Well, I stole your shit or something.
Okay.
I didn't know, okay? I didn't know. Let's not dwell on it. But you know, speaking of cooking, I got me a cast iron pan. So I've got like a little like cooking setup, right? I got a little cooking setup, and it's like a little induction cooktop and a little toaster oven. So I needed something that would work on an induction cooktop and also can fit in the toaster oven. So what I got was a little cast iron pan. So yeah, it's got a little bit of like actual. It's got like a little bit of actual seasoning on it. It's a good size. It fits inside, but it's not like super big. So it's still like you can do flippy shit with it if you really want it. It's heavy though. It's still a weapon, but yeah, it's cool. And when I got it, I actually sanded it a little bit, so that because like when it comes, it's just like I don't know what they do to season it, but it's just like black. It's like rough and black. So I like sanded it a little bit so you can't really see it on camera, but like I sanded it down to just like the bare iron, and then I just seasoned that instead, like did my own seasoning. And so now there's like speckling, there's like gold speckling around it. And it's all like, the more seasoning you put it on it, the smoother it is. At some point I want to just like actually sand it down to like perfectly smooth. Like no, because what they do to make these is they make the mold out of sand, and then they pour the iron into it, or something like that. So, like I want to just like smooth at least in like the cooking surface, I want to like smooth out all of the sand roughness and keep it on the outside. But yeah, this is really fun. This is really fun, and you can kind of, you don't gotta baby it. You actually just treat it like shit. You just kind of like don't clean it that well, and it's just like once you're done, you just kind of like scrape it, and then you stick it, and you just like kind of like cook it, and you cook like the grease that you literally cook on the remaining grease, and that's like actually better. It's so tight. But yeah, this is really fun, but it's like This is overpowered. It's mad overpowered. Like, the first time I tried to cook with it, I just put it on, like, the regular power level. Does it cook good on an induction? This is actually, like, overpowered on an induction. Like, I was trying to, like, do some, like, test cooking with it when I first got it. And on the power that I usually used on just, like, a regular, like, stainless steel thing or something, it went, like, crazy, crazy hot. Because the way you cook with this is, it's more about, like, residual heat. So it's actually, like, the best way to cook with induction, because induction, like, heats stuff up really quickly in, like, a very concentrated area. So with all the mass that's on cast iron, it retains that heat and spreads it out more. So probably what you want to do is use the induction more to, like, preheat the cast iron. Well, I mean, I don't know what was going on with it. What do you mean, was it dog shit? Was it not, like, getting hot enough, or what? Were you getting, like, hot spots, or? Let's actually, like, tease this out. Let's figure out what's going on with the problems with the heat, with the problems. Huh. Do you have, like, an underpowered induction thing? I think it's, like, I would recommend, like, preheating it. Like, if you have I've got, like, a little toaster oven, so I usually just, like, what I do actually, and this might be worthwhile for you, is, like, before I do anything else, before I start cooking, I'll do a maintenance seasoning on it. I'll, like, get some Crisco and just, like, do a super thin layer. And, like, while I'm just, like, prepping stuff, and I'll just season that layer onto it, and then I'll start cooking with it. So the pan's already hot. The pan's already, like, screaming hot. And then, you know, you might not even need to use the induction cooktop. But yeah, preheating it is a big thing. I think gas is good just because, like, one of the things about gas is it just, like, there's a lot of wasted heat that goes up the side. But with, like, cast iron, it just, like, catches it. It catches all of it. I don't know. I think because we had an Asian electrotron come and try to fix it once. Wouldn't be surprised if it's shit because we had an Asian electrotron come and try to fix it. Why would an Asian electrician be bad? We had an Asian electrician. Are you about to, like, expose some, like, ugly truths about yourself, History Buff? This feels really nice to rub. Feels nice. Once you got in a couple layers of seasoning on it, it's nice. You got some splaining to do, History Buff. You got some splaining to do. What the fuck are you talking about? We had an Asian electrician and he fucked it up. What the fuck, dude? What the fuck are you talking about? What the fuck are you talking about? See, I was talking about, like... See, this is actually what I wanted to talk... This is related to what I wanted to talk about. About, like, gun people being, like pervy little freaks. But you're actually a fucking pervy little freak. What the fuck are you talking about? Asian electricians are known for doing the shittiest jobs ever. Known by who? I think it's just you, dude. I've literally never heard that. The fuck? How do you have a fucking stereotype about Asian electricians? That doesn't make any goddamn sense. It's okay to get an electrician. Just make sure they're Mexican. What the fuck? Yeah. Well, this is like... I might have gone off on this before, but I'm recording it. Hold on. Hey, thanks for following, Stephen Foon. Okay, so you had one shitty electrician. Bruh. Yeah, what happened, dude, is you had one shitty electrician, and you were already racist against Asians, so you applied your racism to that because it was conveniently there. If you want, just be a fucking normal person and say, hey, fuck this guy, and don't ever use him again. How you doing, Stephen Foon? How do you feel about guns? I was gonna go on a rant. I was about to go on a rant about gun people, and then History Buff fucking showed his ass about Asians, so now we're on this tack. How do you feel about Asians? Let's lay it all bare, dude. Let's party. It's amazing how, like, fucking pathetic, like, the mechanics of racism are. Like, when it comes to, like, look at, like, fucking, oh, well, so you're probably, so it would be fair to say you're in favor of Asians. You probably, I'm assuming you like yourself all as much as you can, right? Actually, I don't know. If you are a normal person, that means you hate yourself to a certain extent. You hate yourself to a certain extent, which means you hate an Asian a little bit. But not 100%, right? So it's part of one. So, and a decimal is plural again. So you hate Asians mathematically. I did a fucking mathematical proof of that's how that works. I don't mind Asian people, only Asian electricians, bro. No, dude, that's not how racism works. What the fuck? I hate black people, but only when they're car repairmen. I only hate... Black people are fine in every other job. I just don't trust them around my cars. That's like... Like, what happened is, you got called out for being a fucking weirdo, and now you're trying to, like, do some, like, reverse engineering of, like, well, actually, no, it's good that, it's actually, I'm very measured in my racism. I'm only racist in these contexts. That's not better. That's not better. What the fuck? First of all, racists usually just lump every Asian race in with Chinese. Yeah, exactly. That makes it worse. It's kind of like, you know, like, imagine if you're imagine you were a pedophile, right? And you said, like, you know, I just love kids, right? I love kids, man. I love kids. Kids are my favorite, right? And people got, like, weirded out by you. Like, why you say this a lot? What the fuck is wrong with you? It's like, no. It's like, okay, so, and then you try to, like, save yourself by getting more specific. You're like, no, I love, you know, 13-year-olds. I really love 13-year-olds. Okay. And just, you know, so we're, you know, that's fine, right? We're better now. We've solved it because I got more specific. That's not better. It's not better. It's worse. I only hate Chinese people. You're like the only, like, what is so concert with Asian? History Buff is just fucking racist. If you had a crush on an 8-year-old when you were an 8... What the fuck? First of all, if you're 8 years old, you're not operating on, like, the sexual context of a grown-ass man, you weirdo. And I don't hate Chinese people. I think, like, if you're Korean, you're probably justified... Actually, wait, no. No, that's Japanese. No, yeah, there's no reason to... Actually, well, if you're, like... You could make a case for, like, if you're a Uyghur or one of the other ethnic minorities in China, that you would hate the Han Chinese, but even then, that's still fucking misplaced racism, right? Yeah, you're just you're just a weird little creep. Are you trying to justify why people can hate Chinese people? No, I'm just getting into the weeds of, like, okay, well, if you wanted to, like... Here's how you could. Here's how you could. But even in that context, I was like, oh, Chinese. Oh no, actually, that's Japanese. The Japanese colonized Korea and China. Yeah, you're justified in like hating. Not as a joke, you can like hate Japanese people, but like even if you're hating on Japan, you're hating on like the Japanese Empire. You're not hating. You're placing like your hatred of the Japanese imperialist practices on. You're taking that and you're placing it on fucking individual people who had nothing to do with it, right? Just fucking. Steven, I'm not really trying to like, you know. What the wait, where am I? Did that road change everything? I'm just going on a fucking tangent. I got no point about that. I was just kind of meandering. My point is, there's no excuse for being a fucking racist. Even if you're just like racist against Asians, but only when they're electricians. So you're telling me I should hate all electricians no matter what race? I hear you. Yes, actually. If you've had nothing but bad experiences with electricians, then you are justified. You should absolutely hate all electricians. That's a much better position to be in, because guess what? That's a job. You're hating on a profession. That's better. That's much better. Hitler, anti-Jewish, has his reason. What's so individual a reason to Chinese? Oh well. I was talking about the Chinese government's oppression of ethnic minorities. Like the Chinese government is currently committing genocide on the Uyghur Muslims, right? But that's not. If you were to like take that, right, and say, okay, so the Han Chinese government is doing some bad shit. If you took that, which is true, and you turn that into all Chinese people are bad, you fucked up. You were started at the right place, and then you fucked up. So, yeah, I think like a lot of like right wing weirdos. They like ask the right questions, but they come to the wrong conclusions. But that's giving them too much credit actually, because like most people just start with a conclusion. I need to grab some shit. Come on, get your act together, dude. How's your fetus doing? I don't know. I should probably take a nap, huh? It's probably shower time. I'm gonna grab some goodies. I'm gonna make a road real quick, and then we'll come back. I need 160 ceramics and 40 metal. I think I can make this work. Well, Steven, a communist system is workers owning the means of production, not state control. Like, China is not communist. They just call themselves the Communist Party. The same way that, like, Hitler called himself a socialist. Like, he wasn't. Or the way America calls itself a democracy, and it's fucking not. You know? Or the DPRK. The DPRK will call themselves the Democratic People's Republic of Korea. And it's not, most of those it is not. It is of Korea. But, you know, people can call them, like, governments can call themselves whatever they want. Doesn't mean they're actually that thing. So, yeah. I mean, like, yeah. Like, if the Chinese government was actually communist, then, like, U.S. companies wouldn't, like, outsource production to them. So you dare speak around. Chauni-ma, North Korea. I guess that's why you get Barnes so easily. No, I think here's the thing. That wasn't trolling. You were just like actually being a racist. Here's the thing. It doesn't make the thing about like criticizing someone for like being racist is like, I think the way people interact, the way people engage with the whole concept of racism, they think of it as just like you're a racist, and that's just like an immutable quality of who you are, right? You're just a fucking racist, and you're going to hell for being a racist. But what racism actually is a thing you do. You do a racism. So right there, you were doing a racism. It wasn't that bad, ultimately. It was just rhetoric, right? Like, the actual racism is done by institutions, not by random weirdos in a Twitch chat. But, you know, that's still racist rhetoric that ultimately is useful for the powers that be. Like, think about, like, the whole, like, anti-Asian racism, you know? Why did, like, the U.S. government keep on, like, harping on about how, like, you know, COVID-19 was invented by the Chinese or whatever as, like, a bioweapon? Why did they do that? It was because what really happened is they let 500,000 Americans die from their own fucking negligence because they just said, oh, well, if we, you know, just pay them to stay home and be safe, then, like, they'll expect that. So they just said, how about you just die instead? So they did that, and then they turned around and blamed people dying on the Chinese as, like, a fucking deflection, as a fucking excuse, right? It's just their fucking excuses. It's actually really pathetic. They just made excuses for themselves. Like, oh, no, the Chinese did it. So, and that got spun out into fucking, you saw we just had a fucking, like, hate crime, right? It's gonna stop for too much brain damage. Okay. Wait, did someone say, wait, who did they say I get banned so easily? I got banned in No Prank Radio's chat, but that was it. I ain't thought too much brain damage. History buff. It's not like I said they suck at driving anything. You're saying that as if that. You're saying that as if that's an improvement that you stated that you stated. It's like saying, oh yeah, I at least I didn't say the N-word, except like in the sentence about you not saying the N-word. You just said the actual N-word.
Okay.
All right, let's take a nap, huh? I just murdered Mads Mikkelsen. I stole his baby. That's fucked up. Oh, it's just COVID. I will say that the Kung flu is pretty funny. It's still funny. I don't give a shit. That's a funny pun. The Kung flu, dude. History buff. What you could have done is just stopped.
Thank you for your generosity.
You keep on talking and it's not helping. All you got to do is stop, you know? Just hold the L. In the fighting game community, we call it holding the L. Isn't that an argument people make about saying racist shit about white people? What? What the fuck are you talking? Dude, just hold the L. Just hold the L and move on. All you gotta do is hold the L. I'm just spurting. I'm spurting right now looking at these thighs.
EX grenade number 0.
Well, Steven, the way it works is that, like, racism is useful for institutions of power, right? It's not that they have time to hate other people. It's not that they have time to hate other people. It's that they've been told time and time again that the causes of their life's problems are people who are of a different race than them, right? Like, Americans are told constantly, like, the reason you're being underpaid and your life is shit is because of Mexicans or, like, Guatemalans or whatever. And, like, that's their fault that you can't get a job. Wait, did I already do this? But well, ironically, history buff, the common parlance would be you dig a hole all the way to China. Well, the thing is, it's like people will often listen to their leaders because it's their leaders, right? Can you really blame someone for listening to the president or, like, their fucking congressman? Like seriously. Like it takes a bit of like brain work to like, oh, change color scheme. There we go. Change color scheme. I hate all the colors. I'm going all gold. I'm going all gold. But China isn't on the other side of the world to me. It's not on the other side of the world to me either. I think England is. Exactly. Yeah. Well, the thing is, people listen to him, right? People listen to him because he's the fucking president. He's the fucking president. What do you want? He's an authority figure. People will listen to an authority figure because they've spent their entire lives being told to listen to authority figures. So it's not that weird. It's just that like once you like do the math, you're like, wait, this is insane. And like, you know, that's how people become communists, like actual communists, because you go like, well, oh, fucking capitalism is a fucking scourge and it will just like consume human flesh indefinitely. And like, we're probably shit's just gonna get worse and worse and worse until either the world lights on fire or people just en masse just fucking like burn shit down. But ultimately, like, it's about institutions, not like Donald Trump he's not a unique character, right? He's just symptomatic. He's just symptomatic of larger issues. Well, history buff, people burn shit down because they have no other option. Well, but the Stephen Foon, that's the thing though, like, right? Because the whole point of capitalism is progressively making it harder and harder to live a good life. And like harder and harder to like be secure, right? Because the way capitalism works is it has to keep expanding and keep expanding. And at a certain point, you run out of globe. You run out of globe, and you're like, well, fuck, I guess I gotta expand inward. Is still the 2080 pyramid setting. I don't know what that means. Someone want to Google that for me? I can't Alt-tab out. My computer's gonna crash. No. I made a delivery over here. I delivered some goodies. And now, it's a brewski. I think it's actually a brewski everywhere. I like unlocked turning off the ads. Well, that's the problem, Stephen Foon. That's the problem. Is that it's worse than that though. It's worse than that. We like the level of wealth disparity around the world is insane right now. Cat, fuck me. Do you like cats? Do you like cats? Cat. No, slavery was not abolished. We still have slavery. How can you not love cat? Cats are wonderful. Look at this cat. Look at her. She's such a sweetheart. See, History Buff, you don't get to Dan's game in the chat right now. You're the one who derailed this whole conversation with your weird anti-Chinese bullshit. Do I know the movie Danish Girl? Yeah. I'm not really interested in watching like media about trans women and shit. Cause I think like all that shit is just made for like cis people. They're not. It's not made for trans people. That shit's not made for me. Okay. Maybe if your wife loves that movie, what the fuck? I'm not. No, fuck that shit. I gotta build a road first. You should take hormones because you're to make your wife happy. Okay. What's that gonna be? See, I think yeah. Well, yeah. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, wait, Alec, you were talking about Marvel, right? What's your team? Do you have Captain Commando on your team? Redmayne? Feel like you get a free hangover already. You're very welcome. You're very welcome, Steven. And I would encourage you to subscribe to my YouTube. Someone type !YouTube so that we can make Steven join the YouTube. Wait, what am I supposed to do? I'm supposed to go to Mama just killed a man. Put a gun against his head. Pulled my trigger, now he's dead. Mama. Oh no, I'm gonna get DMCA'd, aren't I? Life had just begun. But now I've gone and thrown it all away. What are your thoughts on literally every teen show on Netflix having a few gay characters and a trans character? I think that's probably good, right? Yeah, I love Queen. Yeah, it's good for like for kids to have like it's good for characters to have representation. It's good for kids to have representation in like if they're like trying to like figure out who they are and shit. It's probably good to like have examples of like who they are so that they're not like a weird freak, right? They don't have to feel like a weird like freak pervert or something. Although if they're a closeted gun fan, you know what? You need to go subscribe to my YouTube. I'll forgive you your racism. Thank you, Steven. I have a SoundCloud. I bought a keyboard. I bought a cool little keyboard. It was tight. I can't wait to know how to use it. It's kind of insane, but it's got like it's got sliders that you can like apply parameters to, and it's got keys. And it's got a little pad. It's got little pads that you can like do little drum beats. So I don't gotta like, cause before I had to fucking like click and drag that shit, like Deadmau5. My only representation was on Jerry Springer. That's a good place to have representation. Yeah, I think that's kind of the trouble of like, if you're gonna have representation, like don't have it be this weird, like condescending, like bigoted bullshit, right? Just to show some support only. Gotti. That's how you get them, boys. I'm right here, dude. I'm right here, dude. What, do you think I'm gonna move to Jordan? I've been here. Oh, it's a spooky baby. Oh no. Oh wait. Oh, is this the fucking...
Don't worry, Sam. She doesn't bite. Glad you made it.
It's the she's like 20. Why is she called Mama? Electrician. You keep on spelling electrician wrong. Oh, you're going for a haircut? Nice. Yeah. Nice to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for following the YouTube. If you did. If you didn't, then I'll never forgive you for lying to me.
What the?
Oh, she's who's the fucking dragon in DS3? Who's the dragon that like is like holding the baby the whole time? They like model, you know that it's the fucking he's like a king and they straight up modeled a fucking they modeled a squished baby cuz when you like start the fight, you see him like holding the baby and then smash it. They modeled a squished baby, dude. That's fucked up.
Even though she can't drink it, my body keeps making it. Going through the motions really helps with the soreness, though.
What is she?
Booba.
She's my daughter. And I'm her mama.
Do you guys think I can rock
It's okay.
rimless glasses? What's up, Focus Trees? I've made an optometrist appointment.
You're hooked up.
I made an appointment with the optometrist. So that's true. They did. They modeled multiple dicks for Cyberpunk, which is a great use of time. But what was I saying? Fuck. Yeah, I've got an optometrist appointment coming up. I got to do the patient intake form. Remind me to do the patient intake form when I end the stream. So I gotta like do that. But yeah, I made an optometrist appointment. So I need to like.
Talk for a minute.
I gotta
Thank you. Look at this.
I gotta figure out what kind of glasses I gotta get. I've been thinking about like big like circular glasses, right? Or
In other words, the storm vanished in less than a second. Okay.
Or I go contact lenses. I think I might go contact lenses. Cause I'm liking the no glasses look. I'm liking going back to no glasses. I was hard committed to glasses for a long time because glasses are hella fun.
Crazy, but at least you're not. Timestamps in the logs support your story.
I don't know.
Best guess I can muster is you were trapped between two different space-times.
Two different.
You like me with glasses? Okay. So you think I can go rimless? How much is laser eye in the U.S.? If it's a procedure, the answer is too much.
They should be able to figure out where you were sent.
I'm not getting LASIK.
Another Cairo spike. She's been crying more at night. Chiral density increases in regions connected.
They're hella fun.
But the numbers are way higher than I projected.
Focus Trees, you still playing Tekken?
More chiralium. Early on, Bridges did acknowledge this as a potential problem, so
Yeah, I think what I'm probably gonna do is
looks like the limiter on yours is faulty though.
that's not even a pun, history buff. That's not even a pun. You just said shocking, which is related to like that's not even a pun, you dumbass. You're 0 out of 10 today. Like normally you're okay in chat, but man, you're blowing it today. What's good, Hunter Adwell?
Or worse.
What's good?
You cause another death stranding.
But you gotta
They zoom the camera in way too much on her face. You know I'm autistic, right? This is not. I don't want to deal with fucking eyes. Is there a mod that can like get rid of eyes and everything? That'd be better.
We just need to integrate.
What is a Death Stranding? It's okay. It's like an Evangelion.
Thought I'd make you one.
It's like an Evangelion. There's like the third impact and shit. So it's just another one of those. And that's supposed to be a pun. You keep on misspelling electricians. Why do I?
Great. Crisis averted.
No, crisis not averted. We need to rewrite the software to work with the new hardware.
Well, then get to it.
The Kool-Aid ending? I don't know.
No kidding.
Oh yeah, the Kool-Aid ending. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, her glasses are like the same shape as her head. I just realized that. Is that a strategy? You just have your glasses be the same shape as the rest of your head?
All right, I gotta take a Cupid there anyway.
Oh, good. That's great. Here we go again. I don't know what's gotten into her lately.
Electrician?
Scared.
I'm sorry. I do not respect that spelling. Yeah, no, I was just talking shit.
The other side wants her back.
You still playing Leroy?
Or maybe she wants to go back. We can't keep on like this. That much I know.
You want to tell me what happened?
Okay.
She was due. I was in the hospital waiting for a C-section.
Wait, so why is the baby an invisible
Then they
baby?
arrested us.
I still don't get why I was in World War I. Why the fuck was I playing a shooter for a second? Oh, shit's going dark. Maybe I'm gonna play a Gran Turismo race now. Is it Mads Mikkelsen? Wait.
Hello? Is anyone there?
Some shit got blowed up.
I was pinned under their
Some shit got blowed up. She lost her baby and shit got blowed up.
Nothing to do with wait. And wait. Felt like forever.
Wait, is this the time rain now?
They said air.
Oh, this is just regular water. This is weird.
Help!
Wait, so who's your team in Marvel? Who's your team in Marvel?
Someone help me, please!
Dude, I love Tekken, man. I love Tekken. Shit's so good. It's so much fun. Her everything looks fucking weird. Also, shut the fuck up. Someone fucking, if I had, you're lucky I don't got no mods in here, dude. I'd have you shot to death for being a weird bitch. Oh, sorry. I've rule number 1: don't make me read. So you typed a thing for me to read and I didn't read it.
They're in the
Amazing. This has to be on purpose. That's the joke.
the world.
That's the joke.
About
That's the
that.
joke. I've been doing this voice. That's the joke. Wait, so the baby like died inside of her? You had a mod? You had a fucking gun? I can't believe you had a gun.
My baby started to cry. She cried. Her life was the price I had to pay to survive.
Wait, how's this work?
She saved me.
Wait, so what, can she drink the time fall? What happened? Does the time fall like turn into...
Over here! I'm over here!
Dr. Claw, I'm over here.
And we've been together ever since.
You sound like a precursor oracle when doing that voice from Jack and
Plans to
Daxter.
bind her to this place, bind me too. You could say I've never really been discharged.
And you're okay with that?
I've never actually played Jack and Daxter.
You want to live your life in the shadow of the dead?
Come on. You, of all people. You
She's got
chose
cool
the water
earrings.
over the
And
wedding.
I like her glasses. She's got a whole motif going.
I just remembered. Deadman told me.
I remember I need to fucking...
Mind if I take a sample?
I'm trying to like knock out a bunch of appointments, right? Like in a row, you know? I'm in make appointments mode.
Suck me dry.
I made an endo appointment, glasses appointment. I'm gonna need to make a piercings appointment. There's like 2 places,
Cold, ain't you?
Just a second.
but it's like I don't know which place to go to, right? They like For like, it's
There.
from what I can tell, they're like all the same,
Oh,
right?
test.
I'm bleeding.
Are you?
I'm sorry, Sam. Would you mind leaving us alone for a while?
Yeah. I gotta get to work.
My ears. My ears. I'm gonna get,
Hey, forget what I said about chiral spikes. Reconnecting the world comes first.
oh, don't worry. I wasn't paying attention.
Maybe we're making things worse.
Oh, wait. I forgot. I can just skip. These cutscenes are so goddamn long. Hella baby bags. Okay. Sam. Bleh. Hold up. God. Really gonna try to make me read, huh? Wait. Oh, cool. Jack and Daxter. Okay, cool. Let's hear what we got. What do we got?
I hope they weren't as ugly in person.
Who awakens the oracle?
1000%.
Who awakens the oracle? Who awakens the oracle?
Yeah. Yeah, you nailed it. This isn't First Continent, is it? First Continent? What? What? Back to my old skipping ways. When am I gonna fight this guy? Any of you guys know? Talking about Pangea? Yeah, yeah. Oh, man. Been live for an hour and a half. It's break time. I'm going on break. Talk amongst yourselves. I'm gonna eat a Snickers and take a stroll. I don't know how. Let's see. How many hours into the game am I? I am 34.6 hours into the game. Sit tight. I'll be back.
Okay. Let's just sit here for a second.
Cannabinize is a great word. Hey, nice job, guys. Nice job talking amongst yourselves. You really knocked it out of the park. I'm really glad I'm glad I trusted you. Cannabinize. That's a 13-cent word right there. That phrase, like, that's a 13-cent word, or like that's a $5 word, that's a $100 word. You can literally put any monetary amount in. Like any amount. Okay. That's my bike. Access permit required. Okay. Let's grab some orders, huh? Now, what was I talking about? Okay. Scattered rare mineral resources. Sure. That'll work.
Did I tell you we added a zipline option to your PCC? Because we did. Build a few anchors and link them with a line to travel from A to B in record time. Give it a try.
Yeah, it's a Kojima game, so it's like a very, yeah, it's very it's very produced. But why do I have two? What the fuck? Why do I have three of them? I didn't want all that.
Order assigned.
Oh, that's adorable. Okay. Okay, let's put you. Really? That sounds really cool. Okay, so I gotta just grab some shit. Oh yeah, new Tekken character. I think I really like the new Tekken character. She's kind of like, what if Jin had personality? You know, I think, like, honestly, like, Jin sucks as a character design. He just, like, what if we just gave Kazuya bangs and made him more bland? She does karate. Like, very, like, traditional style karate. She's basically, if you know Jin, it's very similar to that, but she's, like, way cooler. Like, very, like, she does, like forms and stuff. So she's kind of like a stance character, but not really. She's, like, she's definitely not, like, a me character, because I like characters where, like, movement is, like, part of their actual moveset. Yeah. Yeah, the new character looks great. She looks like a fucking... Someone called her a Virtua Fighter character, and that's 1000% what she is. She's mad cool. What is this? Oh, that's a zip line. I can already use it. Cool. Oh, you trying to play? You trying to play? Yeah. Yeah. Jin, I hate Jin. Is such a lame character design. Okay. So where am I supposed to get this shit from? Yeah, what was I talking about? I was trying to talk about... I had a thing I wanted to talk about in the video for, like, YouTube, right? Okay, we got some stuff way down there. Oh, that's not close. Yeah.
Gotta stretch my legs.
Okay. Let's So what the fuck? So where does the zip line go? What? Oh yeah, no, I was talking about fucking like gun people. I gotta knock this topic out. I gotta knock this topic out. Oh wait, I gotta load the other. Wait, oh, I can stick 2 of them on there. That's mad cool. Okay, cool. It's tinier now. But yeah, no, I gotta. Oh, look, there's a zip line over there. I think looks like the zip line just goes into the ground, or into the ravine. That's probably why they gave it to me. Don't I own guns though? No, I don't own a gun. I don't own a gun. Well, it's like fucking the gun people. This is the thing, right? And I might have gone off on that shit before, but now I'm recording, and I wasn't recording before. So heh, nana boo boo. I'm talking about it now. But like this is kind of going off of like people thinking Twitter is real. Twitter isn't real, right? What it is a great way to see what kind of like weird venal perversions people have. Wait, why am I going over there? That doesn't make any sense. What? Not supposed to go there. Okay, whatever. But, yay, BB. Okay, so this is, well, we learned something, at least. But no, the other way. Oh, there we go. There we go. Cool. That's weird. That's a 12-cent word right there. Yeah. But what Twitter is useful for is seeing the ways people are like weird little perverts. Okay. Dismount zipline. That was completely useless. Cool. But this is like, that's the nice thing about Twitter is that you get to see all like the weird like gun people and like all the excuses they make to like justify their weird like pervert shit. But like the thing that set me off was watching this video this guy posted where he had this AR-15, AR which stands for assault rifle. He's got this AR-15 propped up on like a chair, and he says, "My baby is hungry, ooh." And he's got a little box and he's feeding it bullets. Like he's spooning bullets into this thing. And like he's doing like a gentle like little nah. And he's feeding it, and I'm just like looking at it. And like I've spent like an hour, literally an hour looking at it just on repeat, trying to find an angle where this guy wasn't a weird little pervert. A little pervy little freak. And I couldn't find it. Like, is he being ironic about like the thing like about like gun people? No, because he bought the gun. He bought that fucking thing. He spent however much money it was on that fucking assault rifle. And he has it, and he's like, he owns the bullets. He owns the bullets, and like, then he's doing some weird like fucking like baby like age play with it. And like, no, what you have to do, Allie, is you have to bully him. You have to just bully him and call him a dumb bitch. I'm calling a history buff a weird, well, I mean, like, this is case in point, right? History buff is a gun person, right? History buff is a gun person, and we just found out that they're a weird little racist pervert. I'm never wrong about this. Every single gun person to a man is a freaky little pervert, okay? Every single one. But yeah, I spent like an hour watching this little video and like trying to like find an angle where like this guy is not like, does not have a weird psychosexual complex. And I just couldn't find it. And then I realized it's like, that's the only thing it is. It's only like, it's psychosexual, purely psychosexual. And this is like the same with like the lefty like gun people too. Like like the fucking like gun girl or whatever, like the with like the weird like 2000s old girl outfit, and then like the fucking gun, and then she had like a fucking red and black flag behind her. It's the exact. She's still the same like level of like freaky pervert, but like she's got the veneer of like, well, that's actually I'm a weird freaky gun pervert, but it's about gun. It's about like it's for like leftism instead of instead of like lynching black people or whatever. It's not. It's the same fucking thing. You just like you started with your like weird psychosexual like perversion about guns, and then you like worked backwards from there to like justify it post hoc, just like everybody does all the time. It's the only thing people ever do. No, like no one ever like rationally like breaks down their shit. Even the fucking like rational like logic and reason creeps. They're just doing that to like justify the fucking biases they had already. And they're just working backwards from there. And it's like the whole lefty justification for like why it's important to like have guns or whatever is like, well, we have to arm the proletariat. It's important to arm the proletariat because then like they can resist the government or whatever. And it's like, are you honestly going to like no, like literally, are you going to like actually like foment an armed insurrection? Like literally, are you gonna fucking murder a cop or whatever? Are you gonna actually like storm the whatever? No, of course not. Like none of these people are actually gonna do that. Like at what point are they gonna, at one point is it gonna be bad enough for them to do the shit they're talking about, right? It's never gonna come. They're just fucking, they're all LARPers, dude. They're all LARPers. And this is like, because, I mean, it's like, let's compare, like, guns to, like, guitar people or whatever. Like, yeah, guitar people are kind of weird, right? They spend, like, $4,000 on a Les Paul and shit. That's a bit too much money, right? But guess what? Once you have the Les Paul, what's the Les Paul there to do? It's there to, like, make music, right? And if you're, like, sitting alone in your room strumming your Les Paul, like, you've done it. You've done what the Les Paul is supposed to do. You're making music, right? You've done it. Like, what do you do with a gun? What do you actually do with a gun? Let's, like, break this shit down. What's a gun designed to do? A gun is designed to put bullets into another living thing. That's what it's designed to do. Everything short of that is fucking LARPing. And what do they do? Like, what do they spend their time doing, like, practicing-wise? They go to a shooting range and they, like, shoot into like a fucking pile of dirt. That's all you can do. Like that's step one, right? You're practicing, you're doing target practice or whatever. You're like shooting bullets into fucking dirt. And that's all you can do. Like, what's the next step of that? What's the only thing you can do that fuck. Well, okay. Cool. I'm swimming. How's this work? Let me up. Okay, I'm up. I think I'm up. Let me up. Perfect. So yeah, the only thing a gun is designed to do is put bullets into another living thing. That's the only thing it's designed to do. So like if you're like, the only thing you can use that gun for, like you can't fucking like modify it into a fucking drill press. And you're not gonna fucking, like you're not gonna fucking push some dowel pins in with it. It's the only thing you can do is like shoot dirt or commit a fucking massacre. Like that's it, right? So like, you're inherently, the only thing you can do is fucking LARP, right? That's the only thing you can do with it, or commit a fucking crime, you know? And that's like the whole, like in the whole, like I gotta defend my property people, like the people who are basically just doing a, I wish a motherfucker would with fucking, I wish somebody would like invade my house or whatever. They'd like break into my house and then I'd fucking, that's why I gotta have a gun, so I can defend myself. So that, like, you know, because then otherwise they're just gonna fucking. Do you honestly think, like, Are you prepared to like actually murder someone if they break into your house to steal your toaster? Are you actually gonna murder them? No, of course not. You're not ready to fucking murder someone. You would fucking clam up instantly. Best case scenario, you clam up and they steal your shit and leave. Best case scenario. Worst case scenario, they take the gun away from you and shoot you instead. But like also like that's not even gonna happen because fucking are people gonna like really break into your house and just like are people like breaking into your house to just like fucking just wreak chaos or whatever? No. They're just fucking they're looking for some they're poor and they're trying to fucking like make ends meet and shit. They're trying to just like get some like money. So they're gonna go for like easy prey and shit. They're not gonna like break into your garage and like, you know, do some like weird like Tom Clancy shit. But that's like the people who talk about like, oh, I gotta have a gun to defend my house or whatever. Like they're just fucking LARPing. They're just as bad as the weird like fat kid like throwing like sandbags with a little scratchy on them and saying lightning bolt, lightning bolt. It's the same shit. Except the kid going lightning bolt doesn't have a weird like freaky sexual perversion thing going on with the gun. Like he's not trying to fuck the gun. He's not horny for like a random 25-year-old with like hot pants and a fucking AR. And airsoft is not the same. Like fake guns are not the same as actual guns. Like an airsoft gun is obviously different from like a real gun. Because the thing, what is an airsoft there to do? Airsoft is there for you to fucking do like you're playing tag, right? You're playing a little game where you're running around and you're shooting your friends. You can shoot your friends with an airsoft gun, and you've used it for its intended purpose. But the fucking people who are like, there's like more guns than people in the U.S. Airsoft guns are fine. Airsoft guns, you're able to use the airsoft to the full extent, right? You have an airsoft shotgun, so it just like shoots. It just shoots an exploded Lego piece of people. I think you need to clarify that what you're talking about is basically an American issue. Oh yeah, 100%, 100%. This is very much because like, yeah, I mean like, it seems like a cop out to talk about like, oh, why are there so many mass shootings in the U.S. But it's all like like to say, oh, it's gun culture or whatever. But that's absolutely what it is. It's absolutely gun culture. Like, no, okay. That's like the whole thing is we have a fucking we have like a $14 billion industry that's built around every time there's a tragedy, people freak out and they buy a gun. Or like, you know, it's imagine if fucking a weird like imagine if like those like weird like statues that people that like the little like figurines of anime characters that people like people jack off onto and like post a picture of like a Toho character or whatever with like cum on it. If that was like a $14 billion industry and it killed like it killed tens of thousands of people every year in just a civilian level, to say nothing of fucking like war, right? Well, the thing is like, it's the way you process racism is like filtered through other shit. Like racism is like, it intersects with other shit. So here in the US, it's like, okay, well, what do you do with like racism? Because like, again, racism is just a way to fucking blame. It's just a way to scapegoat shit, right? You say, okay, so we did let 500,000 of you die who didn't need to die, right? But it was actually the Chinese. So it's their fault. And then amazingly, people process that into, well, I guess I'll take my gun and shoot some Chinese people with my gun. Because that's how you're trained to process that shit. So it is gun culture. Yeah, well, that's the thing. Because that's the thing, right? Because fucking, we needed fucking Islamophobia to justify a 20-some-odd year war in the Middle East. Like, you can't, if you, like, that's the only way you can justify fucking spending, like, trillions upon trillions of dollars and just, like, mass human death. The only way you can justify that shit is by saying, well, there's, like, some intrinsic quality to Muslims that they just, like, inherently, they invaded us like for no other reason than they just like hate freedom or whatever. Because it's just like this is a Muslim thing that like they can't stand freedom and some shit. Muslims can't help themselves, so we have to invade them. They don't say it out loud, right? They like it's subtext, but it's there. Like Islamophobia is built specifically to justify. Basically, it's just a money laundering scheme. It's just a money laundering scheme. Like the whole like hate crimes on like on a civilian level are just the natural. It's the logical conclusion of the rhetoric that elites have used to justify their shit. Like that's all like, and that's that's what fascism is too, right? Like what was like anti-Semitism? It was just a way to fucking like explain away why everyone's life is terrible. It's just your life is terrible because of the Jews or whatever. The Jews are secretly controlling everything, and then people said, okay, well then we should kill them because they're making our lives shitty. And then they went like, well, fuck, I guess we'll kill them now. We said we were gonna kill them. We came into power saying we were gonna kill the Jews, and then now we're in power. So you'll never guess what happened next. You'll never guess. That's not gun culture. Well, no, I'm saying that gun culture is the way Americans process shit, right? Like, the people who would be committing, like, if there wasn't any gun culture, then the people would still be, like, weirdos, right? The people who commit, like, massacres with guns, they'd still be fucking weirdos, but that shit wouldn't be processed through, like, a weird psychosexual gun complex.
Come on, let's get this done.
But we have an industry that's built around, that, like, depends on this weird, like, freaky pervert shit. Which again, we gotta just like keep this in focus, right? Because gun people are weird, freaky, like they're pervy little freaks. For some reason, low IQ Americans keep getting lost on the way to the shooting range and think a school is the next best thing. I'm honestly disappointed in myself for like not noticing how much of a retarded little pervert you are. No, we just everyone in chat at once just call History Buff a fucking dumbass loser. You're being a dumbass bitch, dude. I can't believe you trotted out the low IQ thing too. I mean, like I wouldn't put it past you. Obviously, we've already established that you're a weird racist too. But yeah, like fetishization of like things that are designed to like straight like murder people is not okay. It's like if you had if your hobby was like playing with like those little things that like cut off the end of cigars, but they're like made to like chop off dicks, and all you did was like you go to like a dick chopping off range and you would just like slice dildos in half, and then someone said like, have you ever like, well that's like, so it's just for cutting off, it's just for like cutting dicks in half, and you go, yeah, and someone says, well, have you ever like accidentally cut a bit of your dick off? And you go, oh, of course I've cut a little bit of my dick off, but that's not weird, right? And then you get horny thinking about like cutting off dicks, and there was like a $14 billion industry built up around that. That'd be fucking weird. And then replace cutting off a little bit of a penis with like just mass slaughter, and somehow that's fine. It's totally just like a complex built up around like justifying this shit after the fact. Where the fuck am I? Oh, I'm on the other side of the, god damn it. Okay, I gotta steal a car. But yeah. It's the worst part is that the gun people think they're fucking cool. That's the worst thing. They think they're really fucking cool. Like they'll like post videos of themselves walking around carrying a big old backpack full of just like useless shit. They took a minivan to the fucking shooting range, and then they're just like, they're like smoking a cigar and just like shooting into they're just shooting into dirt, and they're like, yeah, I'm really fucking cool. Man, I'm so cool. Look at me shoot dirt. It's like, you're a freaky little pervert, dude. That's not cool. Okay, I'm supposed to take this shit to... Wait, orders? Yeah, I gotta take this shit to South Knot City. It's okay, we'll steal a car. I think I covered everything, right? You guys are fucking weird. Like, why would you, like... How does a grenade not, like... How do you have a grenade and not think, like, this has a kill range of 100 meters? Why the fuck do I have this in my house? Why do I have this shit in my house? Because I think it's cool. Like, that's just not cool, okay? Like, you'd be allowed to say it was cool if it was, like, if there was a, like, a preponderance of, like, people just being normal about guns. But no one's normal about fucking guns. No one's saying that, like, it's actually really important to, like, American freedom to, like, just have a death machine around. Like, it's, you know, you can't fucking use that shit. It's just there to fucking kill things. And then you look at that and you get a fucking boner about it. No, I'm sorry. Well, here's the thing. You're coming at this from, like, a Canadian perspective. Where, like, it might be possible to have a gun. To be, like, normal about a gun. That's your people, dude. That's your people. I hate to break it to you. I'm way out of my way. I fucked up a little bit. I'm gonna get like a C on this. Whatever. I'm not concerned. But yeah, that's every single gun person is those fucking weirdos with the ARs, open carrying and shit. Well, you belong here. You belong here, history buff. I guarantee you they're not trying to ban airsoft there. Every single gun person is American. Yeah, yes. I unironically believe that.
There we go.
Alright, I gotta steal a car. Is there a car I can steal? Again, I'm sure that's exactly what's gonna happen. It's not gonna be some, like, milquetoast regulation on, like, fucking batteries not exploding or anything. Oh, Caboose. Oh, you beautiful man.
This one's for you.
Alright. Stealing your car. Let's not worry about it right now. I should leave more bikes around. Hey, alright, and we're going, I really should have used that zip line, huh?
As a reminder, Sam, when carrying deadly weapons, it's absolutely essential that you exercise restraint.
You guys paying attention?
But killing is off the table. More corpses means more BTs and potentially more void outs. If you kill anyone, you'll be putting not only yourself, but countless other people at risk.
Pay attention. Okay, and let's see. Right on the left. So it's just limiting the. Oh, so it shoots 500 feet per second. So it's just limiting how fast they can shoot. That shoots over. It sounds to me like they're just regulating how fast they can shoot, so you don't fucking put somebody's eye out with it. Boo, like, cry me a fucking river, dude. Okay. I'm all kinds of... You guys got me all kinds of turned around. I went the wrong way. I was so excited about this bike. Oh, well then fucking... If you, like... boo-hoo. Yeah, like, this is a nothing burger, dude. So you're saying that you can't just walk around with something that looks exactly like a gun? I wonder why that would happen. I wonder why that would be a thing. That's in no way a completely reasonable regulation. You can't just have something that looks exactly like a 1911 walk. Like, you can't just walk around with like an exact replica of a fucking 1911. Unbelievable. What kind of fascist society would create this regulation? A toy gun has to look like a toy? Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright, where am I going? But yeah, I honestly blame... Ah, fuck. I honestly blame, like, lefty gun people more than right-wing gun people. I just, like, expect more out of them, I guess. Because, like, you know, you're supposed to... Aren't you supposed to know better? Like, you should be able to put two and two together if you, like, you've already figured out that capitalism is bad. How is it possible that an American thinks it's weird that you can't just open carry? That sentence was a mess, dude. The fuck are you... You're already on thin ice. You're lucky no one has guns here. If people had... If this was an open carry stream, you'd have been shot so quick. They would have... Allie would have fucking beamed you right between the eyes. Long ago. You'd be a BT right now, dude. You ever think about that? Ugh. Man, I really should have gotten a zip line going. I really regret not using the zip line. But, lesson learned. You live and learn. You learn by fucking up. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Oh, can I go to the weather station? Is there a charger up there somewhere? Is there? Let's... No, we gotta keep our priorities straight. Keep our priorities straight. Who's Logo? Oh, Logo is they're originally conservative Logo. When we were talking politics, they I know that. Yeah, they came into like the stream talking politics, but they seem like they kind of wanted to be a decent person and shit and not be a weird little pervert. So, and this is like why I don't like shoot people in here, because their heart was in the right place and they like being around here, and ideally the goal is to like let them come to not being a freaky little pervert on their own. A freaky little pervert in a bad way. A pervy little freak. Where's the way down? So yeah, the goal is like you just bully them into being a better person. That's why bullying actually exists. It's important. Because ultimately they want to be accepted. And if we accept them, but we still call them like a pervert, so their acceptance is kind of gated, right? Still, just a little bit. That's how you guide people into, you know, being less of a shithead. And you know, and sometimes it's painful. Sometimes it's like a painful process. Sometimes you gotta give it some time, and then you like expose History Buff as a fucking weirdo, right? Oh no, what's that? History Buff is a fucking pervert. He's a pervy little freak. Unbelievable. But the phrase I centered on was a pervy little freak, because that's what that's the whole point of the stream today, was to talk about gun people, right? And gun people specifically are gun perverts. They're specifically pervy little freaks about guns. There's no better word to describe them, because that's what they are. They have a weird sexual complex about guns, and they have this whole worldview built up around that. It's like a central part of who they are. No. I don't think guns should be completely banned. You just adopt best practices of the countries that don't have mass shootings constantly. I mean, like, you should obviously ban the AR-15, because, like, basically every mass shooting is done using that gun. So yeah. No more AR-15s. No more assault rifle 15s. You had your chance, you blew it. So here we are. I think it's like the only guns you should be allowed to have are the ones that suck. No. We're not gonna get in the whole high capacity magazines things. Okay? We're banning AR-15s. I don't care. You know, you don't get to split hairs on this shit. It's only me. I am in charge of everything. AR-15s are gone. AR-15s are gone, and you should feel bad about getting a hard-on for them. Ban high-capacity magazines. Shut the fuck up. Yeah. You should only be allowed to use guns that suck. If you're gonna commit a mass shooting, you gotta do it with a Glock. You gotta do it with a Glock. You're only allowed to have a Glock. What's another gun that sucks? And any other shitty guns? Apart from all of them? Well, the whole, like, the IQ thing is fucking stupid. That's just, that's racist bullshit. Like, whenever, like, racists want to fucking justify some bullshit, they always try to IQ. But IQ was already racist to begin with. And it's a very narrow and very flawed way of measuring shit, but yet somehow people fucking trot that shit out like it's the gospel, right? The Apostle Paul they gave us IQ, man. The angel Gabriel descended from the heavens and handed me what the fuck? I don't even... Hey, history buff. No one gives a shit. No more AR-15s. AR-15s are gone. You don't get no AR-15s. Hey, history buff. I think I'm glad I hit a nerve because it really exposed you for being a freaky little pervert. Why do I have this? Let's drop this. No, drop it. Drop it. Cool. Cool. Trying to ban Nerf guns would be like trying to ban Call of Duty. Like, you're just... We really touched a nerve. We really touched a nerve. And I'm glad. Okay. I'm going back to... Yeah, okay, we're just going to Mama's lab. Video games are not gun culture. Gun culture is gun culture. And it's pure, it's like, it's gun, you know what gun culture is? It's like, you know how companies really try to like make you like really invest in like the brand of soda you drink or whatever? Like you gotta like, you know, post about how you're like a Pepsi person or some shit. Like really try to get you to identify deeply with a brand. It's the same thing. It's like, that's what gun culture actually is. It's just a way to get you to fucking buy more guns. Apparently you don't have any skin in the game, yet you consistently keep posting. So it makes me think you do, or I touched a nerve. If you didn't care, you would just like, you would just move on. But you're still like, you're the only person keeping this convo going. My throat is dry and fucked up now. Like, I'm done talking, honestly, for the night. And yet you keep on typing in the chat. You keep on bitching. So, I think it's a you problem, dude. I think it's because you're a pervy little freak. I think you'll agree that this time is different, History Buff. I think you'll agree. Okay. South Knot City. Just around the corner. Oh, can I... Is there a zip line over here? Oh, it's way up there. Fuck it. Well, what's going on in the TikTok cult? Yeah, I used to think it was like a lib thing to like be anti-gun or whatever. Like that's I used to be like, oh man, I'm a lefty, so that shit is the banning guns is actually bad. It's bad actually. But it's the whole like galaxy brain thing where you realize no, it's actually good to ban guns. Wait, there's a cult, there's a TikTok cult that like killed a cat. What the fuck? That's fucked up. There's a I think the Radical Reviewer actually did a video about the trope of violence against cats. Gun licenses and registration of firearms. Yeah, that. And also, no more AR-15s. Require licensing, background check, universal background checks, and also no more AR-15s. No more AR-15s purely out of spite. I'll cop to that being purely out of spite, but also fuck you. You think you get to complain? No. You are yeah, he is absolutely a gun pervert. Absolutely. Nobody who's normal about guns. Yeah, now you're posting lol as if you're like that's the Twitch version of going, I'm actually laughing. I'm posting the crying laughy. I'm posting the crying laughing emoji. Yes, yes. No Assault Rifle 15 or anything similar to the Assault Rifle 15 platform. Yep. Basically, the rule is like the moment somebody commits. Oh, you know what? No. The only guns you're allowed to have are shitty guns. Just period. What kind of gun is it? Oh, does it suck? Okay, then you're allowed to have it. If it's good, if the gun is good in any way, if the gun's good at anything, you're donezo. I just want to know, since here you have to have gun licenses and no registration, and firearms have to be kept in a safe.
Great to see you, man.
I mean, you know, if you want to stop mass shootings from happening, you probably just look at the countries that don't have mass shootings. The problem is you have a fucking gun industry that, like, it's insanely fucked up, right? That, like, they're basically, their business as it's constructed depends on, like, people just, like, accepting, like, mass human slaughter on, like, a regular basis.
Delivery? Great. Always happy to get one, let me tell you. Whoa, it's like fresh from the printer or something.
It took way too long. Still got an S, fuck you. What did I get? Defensive trike. What does that mean?
Sam, with the help of the Chiral network, we've...
Why'd you make a gun? Oh no, you have to like take down the fuck? The firearms industry, 100%. Like, I just spent the last, like, hour talking about how that shit is intertwined.
Please access delivery terminal for further information.
But the nice thing is that you can, if it's a culture thing, you can change it. And one of the ways you change stuff is with legislation. That's why you make laws. It's in some places, you actually pass laws to do things. I know it's a weird concept. Damn it. And we're back. It's just a giant scheme to convince people to fucking panic buy firearms. And then once you like panic buy the firearm, you got to do something with it. So you have to like work some stuff. You have to build some stuff up around in the background to like justify it. So like, you know, you're not going to just like buy a bunch of guns and then not use them, right? So you got to use them. And now now suddenly your hobby is shooting guns. What do you do? What's your like hobby? Do you like knit? Do you make sweaters? Do you like do you play basketball? No, I go to the desert and I shoot bullets into the dirt. Do you see like practice getting better at shooting bullets into the dirt? Yeah, that's about it. What's the end goal? Oh, I'm gonna shoot up a mall in 2025, I think. It's yeah. Hey Ali, I'm about to end the stream. You want to play some Tekken off stream? I've recorded enough shit about gun perverts. Gun perverts. You guys are freaky. You guys are pervy little freaks, dude. I'm just gonna call them gun perverts from now on. Yeah, exactly. You can't just like fucking. Falco mains are more likely to be gun owners. I'm not sure that's necessarily true. I don't know if we've done a double-blind study on that. Right? I mean, there's a lot of Falco mains, so...
Grin and bear.
I've been playing Rev 2 a little bit. So we'll play a little bit of Tekken, and then we'll kind of figure out what we want to do after. In the meantime, thanks for sticking around, History Buff. Thank you for being the pervy little creep in the chat that I can yell at. And you're lucky we don't got any guns in here, 'cause you'd have been dead. You'd have been so dead, dude. Yeah, I'm taking a cue from Brian F. Like I'm taking a cue from Brian F. and Eris, right? Because like Brian F. has been knocking it out of the park. He's been killing it. And that's because when he streams, he like has like a topic for the stream, and he wants to talk about that topic. And so he captures that, and then he like has a video, right? You have a guiding principle for the stream, and you have a YouTube video topic ready to go. You killing two birds with one gun. You're exploding two birds with one gun. It's perfect, right? Yeah. If the communists up in Canada have their way, I'll have to have a gun that doesn't look exactly like a Luger and shoots only 499 feet per second. What a travesty. Oh my god. It's literally just industrial. It's just product regulation. It's the equivalent of like, well, you can't have lead paint on the fucking Bob's Big Boy toy. See, you're starting to see, you have like you're not too far gone, right? But you're a little bit of a pervy little freak. A little bit. It's okay. It's okay. I'll we'll figure it out. Hey, thanks for stopping by. Hey, thanks for the follow. And go like my YouTube, huh? Can you do that? Go like my YouTube. Night.
Just a little longer. It hurts.
Humble. I mean, people